Palace staff give Meghan hell as cruelly call her Meghan and Delight due to her imperiousness. According to Tom Quinn, Meghan picked up unfavourable nicknames like Delight and Duchess of Difficult during her time in the royal family after developing a poor relationship with palace staff. Meghan Markle was nicknamed Meghan and the Duchess of Difficult behind closed doors by palace staff, a royal author has claimed. The sharp monikers came after the Duchess of Sussex left courtiers in the royal households unimpressed with her behaviour within only weeks of arrival, especially when it came to her rude attitude towards servants. Biographer Tom Quinn made the shocking claims in his book Kensington Palace, an intimate memoir from Queen Mary to Meghan Markle after speaking to several staff at Kensington Palace following the departure of Meghan and Prince Harry to the US. One servant told him that the American's background likely influenced how she interacted with the courtiers, saying, "Like many people not used to dealing with servants, Meghan overdoes the imperiousness. So on the one hand she wants to be like Diana, a people's princess, and on the other she wants people to stand to attention when she clicks her fingers." Tom says this led them to come up with their own not-so-endearing ways of referring to Meghan among themselves, writing, "This cut no ice with the staff who, according to reliable reports, began using rather unflattering nicknames for her within weeks of her arrival, Meghan, the Duchess of Difficult and even D2 or Delight." Meanwhile, the royal courtiers at Kensington, the same Tweedy, British, public school, ex-army aristocrats they've always been, simply didn't know what to make of Meghan. Her bad reputation around Kensington Palace while staying in Frogmore Cottage contrasted with their warmer feelings towards Kate Middleton, who is described as being much kinder towards staff. Kate is actually one of the nicest royals, and she hasn't let life in her extremely grand apartment at Kensington go to her head, or at least not too much, a palace insider reportedly said. It comes as Harry sparks furious social media backlash after snubbing the UK and telling NBC, "The States feels like home for me now, I'm sure it will become a thing." Harry told NBC's Today, "Home for me now, for the time being, is in the States. And it feels that way as well. We've been welcomed with open arms and we've got such a great community up in Santa Barbara." Asked if it was weird to say publicly, having spent more than 30 years growing up in the UK, he replied, "No, but I'm sure it'll become a thing." The snub towards Britain sparked a backlash on Twitter, particularly as it came just weeks after his lawyers told judges in the High Court in February the UK would always be his home amid his ongoing security row. One user wrote, "He informed the court 6 weeks ago that England will always be home. I'm sure the court and Home Office will be very interested in this interview." Another said, "In my opinion such a hit in the face for the British public. With saying my home is California, I wouldn't even think about going on that balcony." At a hearing in February regarding police security for Harry when he visits from across the Atlantic, his barrister Shahid Fatima QC insisted his ties to the UK remained strong. "It goes without saying that he does want to come back to see family and friends and to continue to support the charities that are so close to his heart," said Ms. Fatima. "Most of all, this is and always will be his home." The main bombshell of the interview was Harry refusing to say whether he misses Charles and William amid speculation about their ongoing feud, but he insisted that he talks with the Queen about things she can't talk about with anybody else. The Duke spoke about his mantra of trying to make the world a better place for my kids while also explaining his concerns that he could face burnout while working from home at his £11 million mansion in Montecito, California.